you like working out with friends? Here are the best VR multiplayer fitness games in 2024. Starting with a classic. Beat Saber allows up to 5 players from any platform to get together and battle it out. I love how you can see your friends while playing and how the lanes sink and rise depending on your score. The spectator mode is a really cool touch, so instead of being thrown back to the lobby if you fail, you can stay and cheer on your friends. You do, however, need a separate voice channel if you want to hear those cheers, as there's no in-game voice chat. Beat Saber can be a great cardio workout and is suitable for every fitness level. Just remember that, as with all the other games on this list, everyone in a multiplayer lobby has to play at the same difficulty. Synth Riders has the upper hand on Beat Saber in that it includes in-game voice and allows up to 10 players in the same lobby. I also love that Synth Riders has this guest pass system where everyone can play a paid music pack as long as the host has it, even if you don't own it yourself. This is something that Beat Saber lacks, meaning you can only play a music pack that everyone owns.
Oh, so we can't do that.
When playing Synth Riders, you are alone on the track, even if you're in multiplayer mode. There's nothing about the gameplay itself that indicates that you are playing with others, except from the ability to have a conversation while clearing the targets. That is, unless you're out of breath. Let's give an honorable mention to Ragnarok, a super fun VR rhythm game that has multiplayer mode and can make you sweat, at least if you add some additional jumps and kicks. However, Boombox VR does a better job of challenging your fitness level with drumming style moves, squats, and lunges. The lobby is super cute and offers unique ways to communicate with the other players. Oh! Unfortunately, with the exception of their in-game leaderboard, there are no other ways to tell that you are in the same lobby as your friends, as there's no voice chat and you can't see their avatars. Boombox VR is cross-platform, and even though it fits all fitness levels, it allows you to use your large muscle groups more than Beat Saber, which is why I prefer it as a fitness app. Now here's a couple of free multiplayer VR fitness games. Challenge Box has been around for a few years now. With in-game voice and the ability to see your friends while working out, it's a super cool social experience. On the downside, the app has a few bugs, and there's no way to invite your friends to a closed lobby, so you have to queue up at the same time and hope for the best. I didn't think this was going to be a problem, but apparently it can be. Currently, only one of the Challenge Box workouts is available in multiplayer, and even though it's a short one, you do need to be comfortable with squats and quick hits to get the most out of it. The last one is another free app that is guaranteed to make you sweat. Queue up for casual play, ranked, or invite your friends to a private lobby. Even playing at the strangest of times, I have always found someone to play against when queuing for randoms. As you are directly dueling your opponents, Blast On is not a structured fitness app, but a competitive and fun game that gives you plenty of chances to dodge, duck, squat, and lunge, while strategically, or chaotically, trying to beat your opponent. Blast On is easy to get into, and even if you're not particularly good at the game, you can still work up a sweat. If you like dueling-style games, then check out Gravity League. It offers slightly less physically intense gameplay than Blast On, but it's easy to get started and several game modes are free to play. Cybrix has not just one, but 4 different multiplayer game modes, choosing between battling it out side by side, going face to face, or working together to remove all the boxes coming towards you before they cross the line. The in-game voice makes it easy to collaborate or to smack talk if you're the competitive type. A wide play space and a racket in each hand requires you to use your entire body when clearing the Cybrix boxes. And this game always leaves me dripping in sweat while I'm having a lot of fun. Multiple sport-specific games offer multiplayer modes, such as Gym Class, Pickleball 1, and first-person tennis. But my favorite is Racket Club VR. What really stands out is the quality of the voice interactions, the social aspect, and the ability to have up to 30 players hang out in the same space to play or watch. So if you're planning like a birthday party or a big reunion and you want to do it in VR, then Racket Club has you covered. Enter an open club to find other players or invite your friends to a private match. You can choose to play singles or doubles, and it's fairly low intensity activity, at least until you start mastering the gameplay and the rallies become longer. And while we're still waiting for Thrill of the Fights multiplayer, Dragon Fist VR is here to roar.
Yo!
This cross-platform fighter offers several different multiplayer modes, including campaign, co-op, and duels. Although it does have a few bugs, the in-game voice is crystal clear, and I was really impressed with the hit registration and the lack of desync when going up against another player. And even though I find punching off dudes in other fighting games absolutely terrifying, having my friend fly towards me with his leg kicked out was absolutely hilarious. So bonus points for that extra ab workout. Dragon Fist VR requires some game type skills when using the controllers to perform different punches and kicks. Like other VR fighters, it becomes a great cardio workout, especially if you decide to mimic those kicks in real life. Although most of the other fitness-first VR apps like Body Combat XR and Supernatural have leaderboards, the scores come from replays and previous workouts, so it's not a true multiplayer experience. Hitstream lets you quickly set up a lobby where anyone can join. Although there's no in-game voice chat, and although the integration seems a bit unpolished, it's really cool to see the other players' avatars and interact that way. With room for at least 10 simultaneous players, the leaderboards get a bit wonky when there's fewer players, and it pops up for a few seconds every time you turn, which can get fairly annoying. Okay, so there's no surprise that Hitstream is not on my list of favorite VR workouts. But it was fun to get together with FitPro VR and at least experience the frustration together.
All right.
Okay, that wasn't terrible.
The menu doesn't give you a lot of information about what kind of workout you are heading into. The movements and locations of the obstacles are often non-intuitive.
It's like,
And even though Hitstream makes you sweat, it's not a workout that I would choose to do. But as it is a fitness-first app, it does allow you to customize your workouts to fit your fitness needs. FitXR is the most holistic multiplayer VR fitness experience. Set up a private lobby and share a room code for up to 5 others to join in. With in-game voice chat, it's easy to at least discuss which workouts to choose, even though deciding on one can get hard as there is a lot to choose from. I was also very excited to learn that anyone with FitXR Legacy access can join newly released classes. FitXR is the only multiplayer VR fitness app that offers more than cardio workouts, and it's nice to know that my legs aren't the only ones on fire when taking a sculpt class.
How appropriate.
yeah.
I'm just a ball of glue or goo or whatever, jelly.
Can VR fitness games offer more than the so-called fat burning or toning workouts? And can you actually expect real results? Check out this video right here, where I complete my entire weekly fitness routine in Supernatural VR while exploring those questions and learning a few lessons on the way. And cut.